Don't call me selfish. Call me someone who finally stopped bleeding for people who never noticed I was dying. You think I disappeared? No. I was trying to survive. Everybody asking where I've been. Funny, nobody asked where my mind went. I smiled so long my face forgot the difference between happiness and hiding symptoms. I kept showing up with empty lungs, trying to breathe life into people who wouldn't even notice if mine stopped. I answered every text, every late night emergency, every bro I need you. But when I whispered I'm not okay, the room got quiet. That's when I learned being available to everyone can make you invisible to yourself. So I vanished,
not because I hated people,
because I was losing me.
Sometimes disappearing isn't giving up, it's refusing to disappear forever. I
ghosted everyone,
not because I stopped caring,
because I finally cared enough
to save the only person who was slowly dying inside me.
They call me fake, they call me cold,
but they never carry
the war I fought behind
closed doors.
Sometimes
healing sounds exactly like silence.
the hardest goodbye wasn't leaving them, it was leaving the version of me who thought love meant sacrificing myself. I used to apologize for needing space. Now I apologize for staying where I wasn't respected. Funny how distance exposes loyalty. The people who truly love me
waited,
the people who only use me
complained.
Pain is a way of introducing fake people to the exit. Maybe loneliness wasn't my punishment,
maybe
it was my therapist.
You can't rebuild a house while everyone's still tearing down the walls. Sometimes you lock the door not out of hate, out of survival.
I ghosted everyone,
not because I
forgot them, because
I was tired of forgetting myself. If protecting my peace makes me the villain,
then maybe
peace is worth losing the audience.
people say you changed, you're right. The version you miss, couldn't sleep, couldn't breathe, couldn't say no, couldn't look in the mirror without questioning whether he deserved another tomorrow.
So yes,
I changed because pain either buries you or rebuilds you. I stopped
chasing validation,
stop begging people to understand battles they never fought. Stop
shrinking myself
to fit inside other people's comfort.
If that makes me different,
good. I got tired of being broken
just to make everyone else feel whole.
The quiet was terrifying until I realized it wasn't empty, it was healing. Every tear was washing away the version of me that accepted less. Every lonely night was building someone stronger, wiser,
harder to break. I ghosted everyone,
not forever,
just long enough to remember
who I was
before the world taught me to abandon myself.
Now I'm back,
not because I'm fixed, because I'm finally honest, and honesty is stronger than pretending.
if you've ever disappeared because your soul couldn't carry another fake smile,
I understand.
if you've ever lost friends while trying to find yourself,
I understand.
if you've ever chosen peace
Over popularity,
you're not weak, you're healing.
one day
The people who judged your silence will wish they understood,
why you needed it,
but by then
you'll be too busy living the life you almost gave up on.
I didn't ghost everyone.
I just stopped abandoning myself.
And if this song feels like it was written from your own life,
Don't keep it to yourself.
share it with someone who's quietly fighting a battle no one can see.
And tell me in the comments.
I turned my notifications off, not because I hated hearing names, because every vibration felt like another reminder that I was living for everybody else's expectations. I became addicted to being needed. That's dangerous, cause when your value depends on somebody else's emergency, you'll never have time to fix your own. I kept pouring from an empty cup, then got blamed when there was nothing left. Funny, people celebrate your kindness until your kindness needs kindness back. That's when the room gets quiet.
I wasn't hiding,
I was rebuilding foundations.
Nobody ever saw a collapse. Sometimes
growth isn't loud.
sometimes the strongest comeback starts with nobody knowing
You're still breathing. I looked at old pictures, couldn't recognize the smile. It wasn't fake, it was exhausted. Every I'm good was another brick on top of a heart already buried alive. People say time heals, no, time reveals. It reveals who checked on you without needing something. It reveals who stayed when you had nothing left to give. It reveals who loved the real you and who only loved your usefulness. That truth cut deeper than betrayal ever could.
I ghosted everyone
so I could finally hear my own thoughts
instead of everybody else's opinions.
They thought I disappeared,
But the truth is, I finally showed up for myself.
and that's the one meeting I should've never missed.
I survived conversations that nearly convinced me I wasn't enough. I survived mirrors that reflected insecurity instead of identity. I survived nights where silence screamed louder than any crowd ever could. So don't confuse my distance with weakness. This isn't avoidance, this is discipline.
I'm protecting the version of me I fought too hard to become.
You weren't there when I cried
Into a pillow so nobody would hear.
You weren't there when anxiety turned my bedroom into a prison cell. You weren't there when I almost believed the lies in my own head.
So don't judge the boundaries you never had to build.
Every scar has an address, every tear has a name, every goodbye left fingerprints on my heart.
But every lonely morning
Built another piece of the man standing here today.
if disappearing saved my life, then maybe being alone wasn't the tragedy. Maybe pretending I was okay was. Some people lose themselves trying to keep everybody happy. I almost became one of them until I realized you can't heal in the same room that keeps breaking you. So I left, not to punish anybody, not to prove a point, not because
I stopped loving people,
but because for the first time in my life
I loved myself enough
to stop dying for everyone else. Not all at once, just little pieces. Every yes when I wanted to say no. Every fake laugh that covered a real breakdown. Every promise I made to people who would've never made one for me. I became a stranger inside my own skin. Then one morning, I looked in the mirror, and the only person who didn't recognize me was me. So I left, not the city, not the country, just the version of me that lived for applause instead of peace. The moment I stopped texting first, the phone got quiet. That's when I realized some relationships were powered entirely by my effort. I carried conversations, I carried birthdays, I carried broken people, I carried everybody except myself. Funny, when you stop carrying people, they call you heavy. No, I was finally putting the weight down.
I was my own worst enemy.
The loudest voice wasn't social media, it wasn't my family, it wasn't my enemies, it was me. Every morning I questioned my worth, every night I replayed my failures. Every dream started sounding impossible because the person killing it lived inside my own head. Ghosting everybody did it silence the world. It forced me to confront the one voice I couldn't block mine.
They only miss my usefulness.
You didn't miss me, you missed access. You missed free advice, you missed quick replies. You missed somebody who always answered. But when my world collapsed, my phone looked like a graveyard. No missed calls, no concern,
Just silence.
that's when I learned
Some people don't love your heart.
they love your availability.
Being alone didn't destroy me.
It introduced me to someone I forgot existed. The kid who used to dream, the fighter who never needed permission. The soul that smiled without pretending. I thought loneliness would break me. Instead,
It taught me how peaceful life becomes when you stop begging to belong.
peace has a price.
Mine
Was misunderstood. People call me distant, cold, selfish, different, good. Because the old me would have apologized for protecting himself. The new me protects his peace just like his heartbeat. Because I've learned,
if you don't guard your mind,
somebody else
will rent space in it for free.
My comeback was quiet. Everybody expects a comeback to be loud. Mine wasn't. No announcement, no speech, no revenge. Just disciplined early mornings, late nights, therapy, prayer, tears, growth while the world
thought I disappeared. I was becoming the person we'll never recognize again. I don't owe everyone an explanation.
For years, I explained why I needed space, why I was tired, why I couldn't show up. Then one day, I stopped explaining healing doesn't need permission. Boundaries don't require approval, and my silence isn't disrespect.
It's recovery.
If you can't understand that,
then maybe you were never listening to begin with.
I forgave the people who lied, the people who walked away, the people who forgot me.
But the hardest person to forgive
was the man who kept accepting less than he deserved me.
Because I knew the warning signs, I just ignored them to keep everybody comfortable.
Never again.
If you're still here,
if you're still listening, maybe this isn't just my story.
Maybe
you've been smiling
while silently falling apart.
Maybe you've answered
everybody else's prayers
while yours went unheard.
If that's you,
don't disappear forever.
Disappear long enough to remember
who you were before the world convinced you that saving everyone else
was more important than saving yourself.
And when you come back,
don't come back
as the person they expect.
Come back
as the person you made me a good person. Until I realized I was teaching people that my peace was always negotiable. I'd cancel my plans, delay my healing, ignore my own tears, just to keep somebody else comfortable. I wasn't being selfless, I was scared that if I ever stopped giving, people would stop loving. Turns out the ones worth keeping never left.
I kept my pain offline.
Everybody saw the posts, nobody saw the panic attacks. Everybody heard the jokes, nobody heard me crying after the camera stopped rolling. I'm master looking okay, so well. Even I believed it, but pain doesn't disappear because you hide it. It just waits
until the room gets quiet.
I stopped chasing people. I used to run after people who were walking away. Now I hold the door open because love should never feel like chasing a train that already left the station. If someone wants your presence, they'll make room for it. If they don't build a home in a place
you were only invited to visit.
I learned to eat alone. The first meal alone felt like failure. The 10th felt like freedom. No pretending, no performing, no conversations that drain my soul. Just me learning that peace can sit across the table without saying a word. Loneliness stopped tasting bitter the moment I stopped comparing it to chaos.
My silence wasn't empty.
They thought I disappeared. Truth is, I was listening to my heartbeat instead of opinions, listening to God instead of fear, listening to the dreams I buried, trying to impress people who never plan on staying anyway. Silence wasn't empty, it was introducing me to my future.
They never met the real me.
It's funny, people say they miss me, but they never met the real me. They met the people pleaser, the overgiver, the version who smiled through pain because he didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. That guy is gone, not because life killed him, because healing did.
I had to break my own habits.
The hardest chains weren't around my wrist, they were inside my mind. Always apologizing, always overthinking, always believing I had to earn what should have been unconditional. Healing wasn't just leaving people, it was leaving habits that kept introducing me to the same heartbreak with different names. I found myself at rock bottom, didn't have enemies waiting, it had a mirror, no audience, no applause, no excuses, just me standing face to face with every decision I refuse to take responsibility for. That's when I realized nobody was coming to rescue me.
And somehow that truth set me free.
Walking away felt like betrayal, not toward them, toward the version of me that kept hoping things would magically change. Hope is beautiful, but false hope can become a prison. So I chose temporary loneliness over permanent misery, and I choose it 1,000 times again.
When I returned,
when I finally came back, some people clapped, some people questioned, some people disappeared. But growth always rearranges the guest list. I don't need a crowded room anymore. I'd rather have
3 real people than 300 who only know the version of me that was afraid to say no. Because I'd rather lose people than lose myself.
ever again.
Ever again.